Hello and welcome. Today I'll be introducing you to HTML, the foundation of every web page you've ever visited. Now, whether you're browsing news, shopping online, or even watching videos, HTML is working behind the scenes. HTML stands for HyperText Markup Language. It is one of the three core web technologies along with CSS and JavaScript. Now, HTML is used to structure content on the web. Think of it like the skeleton of a web page. Now, it organizes text, images, and links so your browser can display them properly. Here's how it works. When you click on a web page, your browser sends a request to a server. The server sends back an HTML file. The browser then reads the HTML file and displays it on your screen. So without HTML, your website wouldn't know how to display content at all.
I will start first of all by creating a folder, and I'll call this folder HTML. This is the folder we'll be working with throughout this course. Then I'll move on to open VS Code. Once VS Code is open, I'm going to locate that folder that I just created. There it is. I'll select it and then click on select folder. Once that is done, I will click on the file icon. Then I'm going to use a simple file name called sample.html extension. Now the extension is very, very important because without that extension, the system will not know that this is a HTML file. So it is very necessary to include the dot extension. So here is a sample HTML document right in front of you. Okay, let's use a bigger view. Alright, so let's explain the different tags you have on your screen. The first being doc type HTML, meaning document type HTML. This is more like a tag that is very necessary because it tells the browser, say, hey, treat this as a HTML document. The next tag there is the HTML tag. The HTML tag is necessary because this is where you're going to enclose in all other code. Every code must be written inside of the HTML tag. I mean, it's very, very important. So after the HTML tag, next we should be looking at the head. Now the head is where we store information such as the title of the web page. I'm going to be demonstrating more of this in our next video when we're working with tags. The head, what you should know is that the head stores information about the page, such as the title of the page. And after the head, we have the body. The body is where you have all content, all the web page content. It is found inside of the body. Majority of the tags are usually used within the body of the page. So this body will be subdivided into three. I will explain more on that in our subsequent classes.
If you really looked at the HTML sample that I showed you, you would have seen tags, HTML tags. Some common tags include H1 for headers, IMG for images, A for links. This course is just basically to introduce you to HTML. In our next video, I'm going to be talking more on HTML tags and their functions. So stay tuned. Real soon, you're going to be building your first web page. Till I see you on the next video. Bye.